Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a super long time since I posted my last video, so I'm sorry. This year with school and just getting back to my normal schedule was very hectic and very busy for me, so I didn't have much time to plan my videos and it just kind of stopped working. But I am back now, so I hope you all missed me and I hope all of you guys are doing well. But if you are new, hi, welcome. My name is Ramirez. I'm 14 and I'm in 8th grade. But anyways, we're going to be talking about where you find your purpose or value in this world, in God, whatever it is. But anyways, let's get started. So below me, these are the verses that we're going to be reading today. If you want to get out your Bible, you can totally do that. If you just want to read along with me, that is cool too. But where do you find your purpose? Is it in the world or in God? But really think about this. Like, pause the video if you need to. Just really find out, where do you look for value? Where do you look for your purpose? Some that I thought about were friends, family, social media, boys, girls, you know what I mean by that, whatever you can think of. For me, this year has taught me a lot about this. Since I got my normal schedule back from COVID, really appreciate that COVID. This year has been very hectic and crazy, like I said, and it's also put some thoughts into my head that I never really used to think about. Before this year, it used to be about what I wanted to wear, who I wanted to be, how I treated my friends. But now, it's sadly all about, who do I want to impress? Who do I want to look like? Eventually, I figured out that I was trying to find my purpose or value in other people. If they liked me, then I was doing something right. If I wore the right outfit, I was going to make sure that I wore something similar the next week. Even when I sing now in church sometimes, it feels like all I'm paying attention is making sure I'm hitting the right notes and I'm on time, and making sure I'm coming in on the right time, and making sure I'm not going to sing this part, and where I'm going to put my harmony, and, like all that. To help this all make sense, we're going to read those verses that I put down below. I'll show them one more time. The first one is John 15, verses 18 through 19, which says, "If the world hates you, keep in mind that it hated me first. If you belonged to the world, it would love you as its own. As it is, you do not belong to this world, but I have chosen you out of this world. That is why the world hates you." So it's saying, just to explain, that if you care about what the world thinks and making sure that the world likes you, then the world won't hate you. But if you seek Jesus, it's going to hate you. It's not going to like you or what you believe in or what you do and what you practice. It's going to go against you. Because what Jesus did was out of the ordinary. When he came to earth, there was a law, that from Moses, that everybody followed. But Jesus was saying, don't worry about that anymore. I have a different plan to save you. But that's different. It's set apart from the ordinary and from the normal that the Pharisees and the teachers of the law created for the people. It was different. And they didn't like that. They hated it even. Jesus was set apart, and if you follow him, you're also going to be set apart. It just depends on what you choose, the world or Jesus. Now, 1 Peter 2:9 is the next verse, and it says, "But you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's special possession, that you may declare the praises of him who called you out of darkness into his wonderful light." So what this verse is saying is that even though you're broken, even though you have sinned, God still chose you and a whole bunch of other people who have messed up, who have sinned. And he has called you as a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation. All that sin and the things that you messed up on are wiped away. Jesus made you clean, and now you are considered royal, a special possession, that you may declare the praises of him who called you out of darkness into his wonderful light. And then the very last verse that we're going to read is Galatians 2:20, which says, "I have been crucified with Christ, and I no longer live, but Christ lives in me. The life I now live in the body, I have lived by faith in the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me." So, it's not actually saying you're crucified with Jesus, literally, but it's saying that if you live for God, you lay down your old life. You crucify your old life, and you give it to Christ. And now, the body that you now live in, Christ lives in you. Because you threw away that old life, you put that down. You gave room in your heart for Christ to live in. And when you do that, when you give your life to Jesus, when you make room for him, you now live by faith in the Son of God, who loved you and gave himself, who actually crucified himself, not literally, but for you. He was willing to die on the cross just so that he could live in you and make you a royal priesthood, or whatever it said. But going back to John, it says that we were set apart from this world. Not only that, God created us to be different from one another. We weren't supposed to look all the same, but be who we are, who God made us to be, and just be us. And I'm sorry, that is my dog. I'm pretty sure my dad's home. But if you don't look the same in this world, you don't have value then. And this is why I thought of this example. And realizing that I'm starting to not like it very much. And that is trends. So I'm sure we all know what trends are. But to explain, it's basically where I have no idea how trends start, but like, do people just think, a whole bunch of people just think one thing is really cool and then all of a sudden it just blows up? I don't know. Explain that to me. But anyways, it's basically where the world picks out one particular item and makes it cool, popular, whatever word you want to use. This one item, all of a sudden, has so much worth. It's just that one single thing. And if you're not a part of it, then you aren't liked. You are set apart. Examples, are Air Force Ones. No hate to the girls that went to my school, but literally every single girl owns a pair of Air Force Ones, including my best friend, which I love you, by the way, Grace. And they look super cute on you. I'm not saying I don't like them at all, but it's one of those things that just blew up and now everybody has. Another one are crop tops. Now, I own 2 of them. So, no hate to the people who wear them, but all of a sudden, they just blew up, and now literally everyone wears them. What happened to just plain tank tops like these? I don't know, but no hate to the people, because I own some. So, but anyways, the last one. This is more of just like me personally, but your smile. My smile sets me apart. Because every time somebody takes a picture of me, or like I take a selfie with one of my friends, smiling just isn't an option anymore. I have no idea why, but it's just not. You don't smile in pictures anymore, and I have no idea why. So, like, everybody's, like, having a cool face, and then I'm literally the only person that's, like, you know, it's weird, but, like, I've always smiled in my pictures because I like my smile, and the other things just seem weird, but, you know, it's just, that's how God created me to be. He made my personality. He made your personality. God made every single thing that makes you, you. He made no mistakes. As it says in 1 Peter, you are royal. Not the you that tries to look like and impress everybody, but just you. Whoever God made you to be, you have value. You have worth. I don't even know you, but I think you're amazing. Just how God made you to be, you are amazing. Just how God made you to be, you have value. Just how God made you to be, you are more than enough. You have worth. If you don't know who you are, open your heart to God and let Him work in it. In due time, in perfect time. He will tell you. God is the only thing that matters. He is the reason why you live. He is why you are free from sin and free to choose Him. Even though He did literally all this, He frees you from sin. He set you free from death. He gave you an opportunity to live in heaven forever with Him and have a relationship with Him. He doesn't even make you choose it. He gives you free will to do it. So why try to find value in this world when none of it has any worth without God? And yes, it feels weird and like you're set apart from this world. But I have to realize, and you have to realize this too, that God created only one me and only one you. And He thinks both of us are pretty perfect, just how we are. The world is going to try to so hard to make us believe in other things. Trust me, I know. This year has really taught me that. But what it's also taught me is that we can't keep believing in it. Because that's not how God created you to be. To believe in all these stupid things that the world created. He created you with a purpose, whether you know it or not. He created you with value and worth. And He thinks you're amazing. He thinks you're perfect. So instead of trying to find your value in the world, try to find it in God. Because then you will realize how much you are worth, how highly God thinks of you. Let God help you be confident in who He made you to be. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Make sure you give it a like, subscribe, and comment if you have any questions about this or any ideas about what you want me to talk about. I will try my best, but I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!